This episode of Against the Odds is brought to you by Card Kingdom. To pick up the deck and support the show, follow the link in the description box down below. Alright, Against the Odds time. Playing some X-Spell Stompy in Modern. Chromatic Star. Mox Opal. Oh boy. We'll play the Forest. Play the Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. So this is probably Lantern. Not sure how this will go. Since they can still cast their stuff with artifact mana. Opponent passes. Yeah, let's just Stomping Ground, untapped, and get down our Blood Moon. Not great in this situation, but it's something. It doesn't really hurt us much. We got the big ol' never mind. It's actually eggs. I don't think we can beat eggs. I guess we just get in with Arbor Elf. If our opponent has Ironworks, we're probably just done for. Matchup will get better after sideboarding. We can bring in Graveyard Hate. There's Ironworks. We're not going to sit through all this if they start comboing off. I don't think we actually can... Alright, there's Scrap Trawler. Alright. I still don't think we can actually win. So try to kill Scrap Trawler. Opponent sacks. Opponent sacks. I mean, I think we're still just dead here. Sacks, draws cards. Yeah. Oh man, eggs. Not a very fun deck to play against. It's so miserable. Alright, what do you got, opponent? What do you got? Alright. Yeah, we're gonna scoop. Once they have inactive Scrap Trawler and we have no answers, there's not really... It's gonna take them 25 minutes to win, as they just go through their entire deck with Scrap Trawler value, but it's not really worth sitting through. So bring in Artifact Destruction, bring in Graveyard Disruption. Might bring in the Beast Withins as well, because we gotta go down Bonfire of the Damned type cards. Probably Lightning Bolts as well, and even our Blood Moons are not very good in this matchup. This does not feel like a great matchup for us. Alright, let's try it like that. Alright, we get to play first. And yeah, we got a mulligan. No colored mana. Alright, well, we got Surgical Extraction. Walking Ballista, I don't think is high enough impact. Let's just Cinderglade, pass the turn. Glimmer Void for our opponent. There's a Mox Opal. And Ancient Stirrings. So Surgical is good, but I'm not sure it's enough. Play Wooded Foothills. Pass the turn. Opponent got a Ironworks. Boo! Glimmer Void for our opponent. There's a Bobble. And a Nicker Wellspring. So our opponent probably just wins next turn. Another Stirrings. Odds increasing. So, there's a Scrap Trawler too. Yeah. Oh, this feels like the nightmare matchup. There's Meanderer. It's just going to be way too slow though. And I believe the scoop is coming on. Opponent, Mishra's Bobble. Draws a card. Ichor Wellspring. Draws a card. Plays a land. Artifact land. Collective Brutality. Well, I guess we'll get rid of the Bobble. Although, I don't think this saves us. Opponent's hand is game winning. And that's the only Bobble in their deck. Immune with Lava. Alright. Well, we're just going to do this. See if we hit Relic. Surgical. Yeah. And, yeah, that's just game. We can't beat their hand. We hit a Graveyard spell, but that's not the right one. Alright, Against the Odds time. Playing some Rosheen Meanderer X-Spell Stompy in Modern. And we'll give this a shot. We got a removal spell. That's something. Got a Blood Moon, which could actually be okay against this deck. There's our Meanderer. Oh, Wooded Foothills. Go. So Blood Moon does shut down the Scape Shift kill. Question's going to be, can we just not die to literal Titans? Farseek does some ramping. Gets a Stomping Grounds. Well, Crackwooded Foothills. Get a Stomping Ground. Tapped. Play Wooded Foothills. Pass the turn. And we'll see. Hopefully they can't Titan this turn. That would be bad. If they don't get a Forest here, then Blood Moon might really wreck them. Alright, they have a Forest. Prismatic Omen. And a Valakut. Well, come on, Blood Moon. Farseek. Gonna nug us for one. Crack this. Grab a Forest. Play the Forest. And get down our Blood Moon. As to not just immediately die. So I guess our opponent still has double green. Thanks to Prismatic Omen and 2 basic lands. I think. If I'm counting this correctly. Playing Windswept Teeth. Get down. Rosheen Meanderer. Doing it. We're doing it. Now we just need some X-Spells to kill our opponent. Another land for our opponent, and passes. Come on, Expel. Ooh, yes. Gotcha. Gonna put this Rosheen Meanderer mana to work. Boom, X7. Play a mountain. Wait, do we win next turn? Bolt, Meanderer beats? And we just Expel Stompy to our opponent into oblivion? Opponent's passing. Bolt their face. Oh, we don't. We're 1 point of damage away. Get in with Meanderer. Play a second one. Oh no! Legendary! Legendary. Oh, it's legendary. Why is this legendary? Oops. Pretend that didn't happen. Well, it's untapped now. That'll show our opponent. That was part of the plan. We needed an untapped Meanderer. Opponent's got a Titan. Come on, Expel! We need an Expel! Gets 2 Valakuts. Expel. It's a Stomping Grounds. Well, let's go attacking. Opponent blocks. Oh man, that pump might actually come back to bite us. Bolt the Titan. Play Arbor Elf. Play the tap land. I think if we draw an Expel, we still just win, even without a Meanderer. Sakura Tribe Elder. Opponent's staying alive. Sakura Tribe Elder. Come on, Expel. Get in with Arbor Elf. Opponent blocks. Opponent sacks. Gets a land. Play the land. Pass the turn. Opponent passes. There we go. Alright. Whoo! Expel coming through. Almost got meandered by that pump, but we got there. Whoo! That was a close one. Close one. Huh? Alright, opponent bolts our face. Sure. Ping our opponent. Ping our opponent. Ping our opponent. And we'll ping our opponent. Whew! Alright, Blood Moon coming through against Titan, Prismatic Omen, Scape Shift stuff. So I think we want Surgicals and Beast Withins. Lightning Bolt is not ideal. And go down... I guess we can go down a Mistcutter Hydra in this matchup. And I think we just try it like that. Alright. I mean, we got some ramp. Leyline of Sanctity. Beast Within deals with that. Stomping Grounds for our opponent, untapped. And, alright, Search suspended. Opponent passes. There's a Blood Moon too, so play Arbor Elf. We're going to try to go through this game without Legend ruling ourselves. Search for Tomorrow's ticking down. Yup, opponent, Mountain, and passes. Well, let's see if they can kill our Arbor Elf. Utopia Sprawl. On red? Yeah, on red. Untap. And we're just going to run out Blood Moon. Play Blood Moon. They can get a forest for Search for Tomorrow's, which turns on potentially some of their stuff. There's Search. Gets a forest. But this makes sure no, like, weird Titan Breach stuff just kills us. Alright, opponent has Rex Sage. Well, we got more Blood Moons in our deck. And passes. Tap, untap. Tap. Play Meander. Play Windswept Teeth. Crack Windswept Teeth. Grab a forest. And I think we're going to run out Walking Ballista. Next turn, our plan is going to be to cast a huge Commune with Lava and find more Blood Moons. Assuming we don't somehow die before that. Opponent, 3 mana. Wood Elves for some ramp. Alright, Stomping Grounds tapped. And passes. Alright. Play Windswept Teeth, and we're just going to pass. Cast the biggest Commune with Lava the world has ever seen. Oh, it's going to be sweet. Tireless Tracker. Alright, sure. There's a fetch land, so our opponent's going to get some clues, but we are going to draw a lot of cards and hopefully just win this game. This number is going to be very high. Alright, crack Windswept Teeth. Opponent cracks Windswept Teeth. Cinderglade. Gets another clue. Well, grab a forest. Tap, untap. Tap. Commune with Lava. X9? X9. Yeah, we'll go X9. Meander value. That's a lot of cards. That is a lot of cards. Alright, opponent just cracks a clue. Sure. Well, we get 9 cards, and they are pretty good ones. How do we do this? Untap. Tap. So I think what we want to do... let's Blood Moon. And then I guess we just cast Huge Apocalypse Hydra. Apocalypse Hydra as a 14/14. And now I guess we just pass. We might get punished for not playing multiple Blood Moons. We'll see. Opponent cracks a clue. Yup. Alright. Actually, I think we're going to kill Rex Sage. And extract Rex Sage. Oh, Titan, Scape Shift, Scape Shift. Do they have a Beast Within, a Destructive Revelry. Opponent's hand's not great, though. Our hand's not great, but we got a 14-14. Cracks the clue. Opponent has to find an answer to this Blood Moon pretty quick. And there's the Farseek. Alright, opponent's getting their ramp on. Gets another clue. If they find a way to kill this Blood Moon, we are in trouble. Utopia Sprawl. So remove a counter, kill Wood Elves. Alright, let's attack with both. Opponent's going to block the Hydra. Yep. We'll play Utopia Sprawl on red. And pass the turn. Hope they didn't draw an out to Blood Moon. Summoner's Pack. Huh. Okay. Gets Sakura Tribe Elder. Plays Sakura Tribe Elder. Valakut. I think this does it. Sacks the clue. I think we're going to win. Apocalypse, Hydra, huge and looking pretty game winning. So we just ping Sakura Tribe Elder. And we got the GGs. We did it. We did it. Expel Stompy. Taking down Titan Shift, the power of Blood Moon, and Rosheen Meanderer for the huge Apocalypse Hydra. Untap, attack with the crew. Wow. We did it. We did it. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Opponent giving us a little scare there, tapping all their mana. If they had the red Settle the Wreckage, which is not a card, but if it was, sweet. All right, against the odds time, Expel Stompy in Modern, and we'll try this. I mean, Cinderglade's a bit annoying, but we got Arbor Elf on 1, and we got our Meanderer. We can meander on. So Forest and Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. Secluded Glen. Alright, looks like we're up against Faeries. And Inquisition. Got a couple options. Takes Apocalypse Hydra. And passes. We'll play Cinderglade. Get in with Arbor Elf. And pass the turn. Creeping Tar Pit for our opponent. And, oh, come on, land. Land, land, land. Well, I guess we do this. If this resolves, we win. Or mostly win. See if our opponent draws mana of colors that let them cast spells. Punished. Oh, yes. Yes. Come on. Come on, land. Land. Land? Ugh. All right. Unfortunately, we still can't cast our stuff. And our opponent scoops it up. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Blood Moon. Fair and fun magic at its finest. That was some good alliteration, if I do say so myself. Kind of want more Mistcutters for our Hydra Stompy plan. Gets through the counters. Go down probably a Bonfire. And maybe we just try it like that. Alright. I mean, Misty, Blood Moon. Alright, opponents gets an island for playing around Blood Moons. I wouldn't be surprised if our opponent mulliganed specifically to find basic lands to play around Blood Moon. Mutavault. There's Meanderer. Well, I guess we're just doing it. Stomping Grounds, tap, untap, and Blood Moon you. Got a counter? Opponent's got Mana Leak. Yep. Well, that keeps our opponent in the game-ish. And passes. Well, Wooded Foothills, crack it. Forest, and we're just gonna meander on. Untap. Rosheen Meanderer. Disdainful Stroke. Alright, alright, alright. Opponent is annoying us a lot. More Mutavaults. Opponent passes. Wolf Run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap. And yeah, let's just Mistcutter. Not the biggest Mistcutter, because our Meanderer got countered, but 4/4 is still pretty good. Get in with Mistcutter. And pass the turn. It's kind of working. Opponent passes. Ugh. Yeah, I guess we do it. It is some free damage. So Bonfire, X4. And then get in with Misty. Put our opponent down to 8. This is kind of working. We're actually pretty close to just winning. Black mana can mean Fatal Push on Mistcutter. Opponent passes. Now get in with Mistcutter. Opponent cracking Delta. Gets a Swamp. There's a Fatal Push. Well, not a huge Apocalypse Hydra, but we'll run it out there, see what happens. Resolves. We're actually pretty close to lightning bolting our opponent to death. We need to get 1 point of damage in. Ugh. Alright. There goes a bolt, which does slow us down. And we got the GGs. Expel Stompy, stomping over fairies. Sweet. Alright, against the odds time, playing some Expel Stompy in Modern. Experiment 1. Hopefully we draw an untap land here. Stomping Ground works. So Stomping Ground's untapped. Utopia Sprawl. On green. Pass the turn. If we can get enough mana, these bonfires should be absurd in this matchup. Whether or not we get enough mana, pumps Experiment 1. Opponent gets in for 4. Blood Moon, pretty much a dead card. Yup. Play Wolfron. We're just going to Bane Fire the Experiment 1 and pass the turn. Yeah, Blood Moon is not going to do anything. Forest for our opponent. And there's Leatherback Baloth. Oh, we're getting stomped. We are getting stomped. Down to 12. Cinderglade. I think we're just dead. Do we want to show our opponent this? I guess. Okay. The saddest Apocalypse Hydra in the history of Apocalypse Hydras. Other than going over the top, we don't really... Oh, Tusker. Yep. Dried Militant. I think we're dead to aspects of the Hydra. There's no... Yeah, I don't think there's anything. And they have it. Yep. Okay. Well, that's how Mono Green Stompy does when it gets its draw. Whew, that was a really strong start. So Anger of the Gods is good. Kitchen Finks might be necessary. Mistcutter is not super exciting. I think we just need to ramp into our big stuff is our best plan. Go down Commune. We gotta go down Blood Moons. I guess Relic and maybe Beast Within. Try it like that. On to game 2. Alright. We got our ramp start. I mean, a huge Apocalypse Hydra seems like it could be good in this matchup. Windswept Heath, crack Windswept Heath. Get a forest, play Arbor Elf, pass the turn. So Meander to make Hydra even bigger would be even better. There's Experiment 1. So Windswept Heath, crack Windswept Heath, grab a forest, Utopia Sprawl, on red, tap, untap. Now we get to Ballista X2 and shoot down Experiment 1 right away. So kill Experiment 1, pass the turn. Forest for our opponent, and Strangle Root Geist. Opponent gets in. Down to 16. Alright, so Stomping Ground's tapped. Pass the turn. I think we want to wait until next turn for Apocalypse Hydra so we can double the counters. Land for our opponent. Opponent getting frisky. Tap on tap. So put a counter on Ballista. Ping the Geist. Comes back. And there's Baloth. We draw a forest. Alright, 1-2. Untap. We get down a 10-10. Apocalypse Hydra. And we'll pass the turn. Hopefully that's enough. Pump spells are still scary. Opponent plays the land. Dungrove Elder. Yep. And gets in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Aspect of the Hydra would kill our Hydra for 1 mana. Yeah, let's double block. Oh, I hate losing our Hydra like this. But if we don't do this, we're going to die to Aspect of the Hydra. Yep. So there goes our Apocalypse Hydra. Hopefully we just draw another big X-Spell. Wooded Foothills. Well, play Wooded Foothills, crack Wooded Foothills. Get a Cinderglade. Tap on tap. Tap, 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 tap. Put some counters on Ballista. Put a counter on Ballista. Ping Strangleroot Geist. Ping Strangleroot Geist. And pass the turn. Hope we keep living until we find something big. Experiment 1. Dryad Militant. Yep. Opponent down to 1 card. Gets in with Dungrove Elder. We take it. Down to 11. Come on, big draw. Windswept Heath. I'll play Windswept Heath. Put a counter on Ballista. Kill Militant. Pass the turn. Land for our opponent. Attacks with both. So we'll just block Experiment 1. Untap our land. Take 5. Down to 6. Try to kill Experiment 1. Interesting. Okay. Gonna keep it alive. Crack our Windswept Heath. Get a Cinderglade. Bonfire. Wooded Foothills. Well, we are running out of time. Kill Experiment 1. Play Wooded Foothills. Pass the turn. So we need a big draw this turn, or at least some draw this turn, to not die to Dungrove Elder. Opponent gets in. We got a chump. Crack Wooded Foothills down to 4. We've just not found much action. Counter on Ballista. Ping our opponent. Ping our opponent. Come on, deck. We need a draw deck. You can do it, deck. And alright. Stomping Grounds tapped. While this is horrible, it does theoretically give us a redraw because we can kill one of our own lands to chump. Not exciting, but kill a forest. Chump Dungrove. This gives us one more draw to find the bonfire or something. Come on, deck. This turn. We need it. This turn. Play Arbor Elf. Play the land. I mean, in theory, Arbor Elf is another redraw. It's not what we wanted. Elder Growing. We chump. Down to 4. We draw. Come on, Hydra. That's Apocalypse Hydra. In theory, that is big enough for us not to die. It's a 14-14. Pass the turn. Wow! Are we going to steal it? Did we do it? Avatar the Resolute. Okay. And passes. Come on, deck. Another good draw. Another good draw. Bonfire. Meanderer. Well, play Meanderer. And I guess we got to kill this now in case they have a pump spell. We got to make them use it now. So ping, ping. Pass the turn. Opponent. Strangleroot Geist. Okay. And passes. Come on, Bonfire. Ooh, Walking Ballista. Well, I guess we do this. Ballista XXX. Expels. Ping Strangleroot Geist. Comes back. Ping Strangleroot Geist. Alright, we gotta pass. One more turn. I feel like the tide has shifted. Next turn might be the turn, even without the bonfire. Relic. Not super relevant. Opponent can crack it and draw, though. Wow, we were so close to being dead. We had to go a lot of draws in a row to not be dead now. Experiment 1. Well, kill Experiment 1. And now we're going to attack with Apocalypse Hydra. I think it's jump block time, opponent. And our opponent scoops it up. We got there. It took 2 huge Apocalypse Hydras, but that got us there. It got us there. Yeah, let's just run it back. All right, we'll give this a go. I mean, we got some ramp. We got our Meanderer. Anger of the Gods can be good. Forest for our opponent. Well, that's Forest and Arbor Elf. Probably will end up killing our own Arbor Elf, but opponent, Forest, and a Tusker. Tap Stomping Ground. Untap Stomping Ground. Bolt the Tusker. And we'll set this on, I guess red is fine. Pass the turn. Opponent has the Baloth. That is big and annoying. Tap, untap. We're just going to go on the big Hydra plan. Tap, play Meanderer. Meanderer living lets us play a super massive Hydra. Pass the turn. Oh, it'll be so big. Forest for our opponent. Ranker. Okay. Alright. Alright, down to 14. Avatar the Resolute. Okay. So, Bolt Avatar. Opponent lets it go. Well then, boys and girls. We have a plan. We have a bit of a plan. How big will the Hydra be? That is the name of the game. Answer is 1616? That's a big old Hydra. And we actually drew another one for next turn. That's a decent turn 4. Opponent, what do you got? What do you got? Can you beat the Hydra? Experiment 1 does not beat a Hydra. Opponent passing. Oh, play the Forest. Attack with the Hydra. Opponent jumps. And you know what? We're just doing it again. If our opponent can find a way to beat this, then good for them. They got us. Hydra number 2. Turn 5. So this one's going to be a 18-18. Yes, yes. Strangleroot Geist. Okay. Opponent, no attacks. So let's Anger the Gods. Lightning Bolt. Do we get ya? The apocalypse has come. All right, Vines of Vastwood. That's fine. Our opponent still just has to chump block a Hydra. Actually, they're still dead. Attack with everything. And Hydras. Expel Stompy. Certainly stomping in that game. Wow! That was ridiculous. Alright, against the odds time. Playing some X spell Stompy in Modern. And I mean, I guess this is fine. Arbor Elf, Meanderer, Bonfire you. Windswept Heath, crack it. Grab a Forest and Arbor Elf. And pass the turn. Seachrome Coast for our opponent. Well, let's play Arbor Elf. Stomping around, tapped. And get in with Arbor Elf. Not sure what our opponent's up to. Ad nauseum? Not much plays Seachrome Coast as far as tier decks. Opponent, Plains. Probably not Ad nauseum. We'll play the Mountain. Yeah, I guess we meander, or attempt to. Could be getting countered. So, Rosheen Meanderer? And I guess we get in for 1. Now we mostly just want to play the biggest Apocalypse Hydra ever. Opponent passes. It's probably correct to just attack. We can attack for 6. Correct versus awesome. Alright. Awesomeness on hold. Let's just attack. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. And our opponent scoops it up. Cannot stop the X beats. I don't know what our opponent's up to. I have no idea. Let's go down to Pelucranos for a Mistcutter Hydra. And a Blood Moon for a Relic. Try it like that. That's a lot of lands. I think we're going to mulligan. Alright, we'll give this a shot. Bonfire to the bottom. Oh, Swamp. Okay. So, Esper something? Wooded Foothills. Crack it. Grab a Forest. And Utopia Sprawl. On red. Pass the turn. Oh, maybe our Blood Moons are just horrible if our opponent's playing this many basics. Another land. Alright, Foothills, crack Foothills. Forest and Relic. Pass the turn. Another Plains for our opponent. This match is so weird. Well, I guess we meander, since I have no clue what's going on. And we got nothing else to do. We can cast a big Banefire. That's something. Opponent passes. Oh, play Arbor Elf. Play Wolf Run. Get in with Meanderer. And I mean, I guess we pump for 1. Since nothing else is going on. Hit our opponent for 5. I'm so confused. Maybe these are just the worst Esper control hands we've ever seen. Another Arbor Elf. Well, play Arbor Elf. Play the land. Well, let's go attacking. And I guess we pump on our Arbor Elf. And I think this puts us to lethal Banefire next turn. If our opponent doesn't have a Wrath or something. And our opponent scoops it up. They just did literal nothing that entire game somehow. Okay. Sweet. Alright, against the odds time. Playing some X Spell Stompy, Meanderer Stompy, Hydra Stompy, something Stompy, in Modern. And this hand seems reasonable. Although, Blood Moon looking a little worse than I would like. Well, let's Stomping Grounds untapped and just do the Bolt the Bird thing. This means we don't get to Blood Moon on turn 2, but I don't know how good Blood Moon's going to be in this matchup. Windswept Heath, crack Windswept Heath. Grab a Forest. Utopia Sprawl on, I guess, just green? Opponent cracks their Misty. Hallowed Fountain. Alright, probably Bant Spirits, Bant Company, something along those lines. Wolf Run. Oh man. Would love to get down this Blood Moon. Kitchen Finks. Alright. Hopefully we get some lands. There's a Forest too. Now I kind of wish we had named red. Well, get down Blood Moon. Play the Forest. Pass the turn. Next turn we can meander on. Mountain for our opponent. They can still cast Collected Company. Opponent getting in. Down to 14. Well, let's meander. Resolves. Here comes Coco. Oh, that's our opponent find. Oh boy. So many Cocos. Yep. Gets back Collected Company. Well, we'll see. We will see. Opponent attacks with everything. Well, kill Eternal Witness. Down to 7. Opponent passes. Play Windswept Heath. We know Collected Company is coming. So because of that, I think we gotta pass. Here it comes. Come on, bad running. Bad running. Fiend Hunter. That is the opposite of bad running. Opponent's just nailing all the Eternal Witnesses. Which means they get to spin the happy good time wheel again next turn. Gonna go attacking. Bolt Kitchen Finks. Yeah, I guess we dropped to 3. Yikes. So many Collected Companies. That one basic Forest. More Blood Moons. Oh, Banefire Knight. Hope our opponent's collected company is bad. And we're dead to a good collected company hit. 3 companies is just too many. Knight. Bounding Crosses. Alright. And they got us. Holy collected companies. So bring in Anger. Bring in Relic of Progenitus. Go down Mistcutter. Go down... what? Go down 1 Banefire and maybe 1 Blood Moon? Yeah, let's go down 1 Blood Moon. Try it like that. Alright, we're on the play. And... alright, I mean, we got a bit of ramp. We have many Apocalypse Hydras. Well, you never know. They can be good. They could be good. Alright, Wooded Foothills. Crack it. Get a Forest. Utopia Sprawl. On green. Ugh, are we going to do this again? Yeah, on green. Pass the turn. Opponent. Misty Rainforest. Well, let's Utopia Sprawl. On red. Play Stomping Grounds tapped. Pass the turn. If our opponent has Ghost Quarter, our life comes to a abrupt and horrible end. Come on, no Ghost Quarters, please, for the love of God. So next turn we get Apocalypse Hydra X2. We can also pass and commune to try to hit our land drops. Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, let's just pass. I think we want to pass and commune to hit a land drop. And then hopefully next turn just Bonfire. Ideally. Knight of the Reliquary would make that plan worse. Opponent gets in with the Ooze. Alright. Well, not the greatest commune with lava ever, but hopefully we at least hit a land. Land and Bolt. That's reasonable. So untap. Opponent's cracking Windswept Teeth. Okay. Hallowed Fountain. Untapped. And Deceiver Exarch. Are we just going to die? Going to tap our land. Well, Bolt the Ooze. Land tapped. Yes. Ugh. Play Wolf Run. Play Ballista X1. And pass the turn. Hope we don't die to something. Gets in. Yep. Down to 16. Ooh. Eldritch Evolution. Oh, please tell me you can't blow up our land. If they have Acidic Slime. What is going on with this deck? Oh, Sigarda. That's miserable. Now we gotta hit a Bonfire. We'll play a Forest. Attack with Ballista. If our opponent blocks, we get to kill it with Wolf Run. Opponent takes it. Play Meanderer. Is there any way we can Bonfire naturally? Pass the turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we draw a land, we can actually just hardcast Bonfire X5. Opponent gets in with Sigarda. We take it down to 11. And passes. Well, that's Utopia Sprawl. On red. And cast the world's biggest Apocalypse Hydra. And hope that that's enough. Apocalypse Hydra X8. Gonna double up to 16. And pass the turn. Well, this is it, opponent. Kill us or deal with our Hydra or meet your doom to our Apocalypse Hydra. Here it comes. Spinning the happy good times wheel with Collected Company. Whoo! Just a birds. Just a birds. Well, we will just kill the birds. Pass the turn. Opponent has to not die to Hydra. Opponent. Do they have an answer? Mirren Crusader and a birds. Okay. Opponent passing. Well, I think we just end this. Tap all of our mana. Bonfire you. This should be enough to clear the board. X5. Clear that board. Meanderer. Meanderer. It's doing it. And opponent scoops it up. Cannot overcome the 16/16 or the Bonfire hardcast X5. That was pretty sweet. Yeah, let's do that again. And alright, I mean, we got Arbor Elves for some ramp. We got a Meander. Pelucranos can be good. Walking Ballista can kill stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what our opponent's got going on. Leads on a Forest and Noble Hierarch. Well, let's Forest and Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. See how explosive our opponent's turn 2 is. Windswept Teeth. Cracks it. And Tireless Tracker. That is annoying. We draw Cinderglade. Well, Windswept Teeth. Crack Windswept Teeth. Get a Forest. Play Walking Ballista. Kill Noble Hierarch. Untap the Forest. Play another Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. I mean, we can Meander. We can also Pelucranos. Looks like they're going to track in 4-2. Down to 16. And getting some clues. Misty Rainforest gets a clue. Cracks it. Hallowed Fountain. Untap down to 13. And a Fiend Hunter. Alright, opponent's down to 2 cards, though, which is not a very high number. Jeez, options. This green mana means they can still Collected Company, Blood Moon our opponent, take our beats next turn, and then hope a combo of Pelucranos and friends can clean up the mess. Opponent gets a clue. Gets in for 4. Are they going to clue crack? Oh, clue cracking. That means Collected Company almost certainly in hand. Yes, we will Bonfire the Damned you. Tap, untap, tap. Hopefully they don't hit a Spell Queller. Bonfire the Damned. Unfortunately, our opponent can double clue to keep Tireless Tracker alive for now. Yep. Cracks a clue. Cracks a clue. Tracker lives. Oh, that tracker. Nightmare. Nightmare tracker. Fiend Hunter. We get back our Arbor Elf. We play Wolf Run. Opponent gets a new hand of cards. Goes attacking. Well, let's block. Hopefully they have a lot of cards that they can't cast. Play the Mountain. Play Meanderer. Pass the turn. Here it comes. We knew it. That's not that bad of running. Also gives our opponent colored mana. We might be in a bit of trouble now. Opponent goes to combat. Gets in for 6. Yeah, we gotta take it. Yup. Down to 6. Hope our opponent's got nothing going on. Oh, I think we're gonna lose. There's the Eldritch Evolution. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gets a Deceiver Exarch and passes. Well, play the Forest. Play Pelucranos. Yeah, I guess we just got a Monstrous. Tap, untap. Tap, tap, tap. Monstrous Pelucranos. X3. Kill Hierarch. Kill Finks. Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Pass the turn. This means our opponent can't just Eldritch Evolution into the infinite combo. Cracks the clue. Alright, what do you got, opponent? What do you got? Alright, Reclamation Sage to get out from under our Blood Moon. Alright, does our opponent want to get out from under our Blood Moon? No. They're worried about our Wolf Run. Oh, they drew a Plains? Opponent, no attacks. Come on, Bonfire. Bonfire of the... Ooh. Alright. Well, let's Ballista X5. Opponent cracks the clue. Yep, staying alive. Do we attack? Man, we don't quite win. I think we do, though. Get in with Pelucranos. Expecting our opponent to chump. Yep, there's the chump. And pass the turn. What did our opponent find? Another Reclamation Sage. Whoo! Alright, well, kill Rex Sage. Now we could just be dead, actually. Maybe it was too greedy to attack with Pelucranos. If they can kill our Arbor Elf, we lose. Yeah, there's a land. Gets a clue. Maybe our opponent doesn't attack because it puts them dead to Bolt if they can't kill our Arbor Elf. No attacks. Come on, deck. Bonfire. Bonfire. Off the top. Ah! It's a bonfire! Oh my god. It's a miracle! Yes, we will cast Bonfire. X9. At you. Opponent sacks a clue. Looking for a path to not be just dead. Tracker, gone. Combat. Opponent scoops it up! Miracle Bonfire! Miracle Bonfire! We're Expel Stompying our way through Modern, and it is actually working pretty well. Pretty well. Oh my god. Wow! Alright, against the odds time. Playing some Expel Stompy in Modern. And we'll try this. We got some ramp. So, Forest, Utopia Sprawl. Come on, no Ghost Quarters. Ghost Quarter makes our stay very sad. On red. And let's pass the turn. Opponent. Oh, Blackcleave Cliffs. Alright. Opponent might be budgeting a bit. Oh boy. That is some mana if we untap with this stuff. What if Hills crack it? Grab a Forest. Utopia Sprawl. On red. Arbor Elf. And we'll pass. Man, if they can't kill our stuff, we actually get to play a 10-10 on turn 3. That's putting the opponent to the test. And if we waited till turn 4, we could play a even bigger thing. 2 mana. Come on, no killing of Arbor Elf. Endless One. Oh boy. Okay, Endless One's cool. Oh lordy. All right, we're going all the way. This is turn 3. Remember, boys and girls, turn 3. Turn 3. Turn 3, and this Apocalypse Hydra. Oh boy, it's a 12-12. Oh lordy. Oh, it's like playing Commander in Modern. Wow. If we waited one more turn, it would have been a 20-20. And our bonus scoops it up. So what do we learn this week about XXX Stompy for Modern? And first, before we talk about the record and stuff, the last match, I just wanted to include that because we saw the nut draw that we talked about in the intro, the turn 3 massive Apocalypse Hydra. That was the dream draw. It ended up that our opponent was playing an ultra budget, essentially free type of budget, standard, just rotated Ingest Eldrazi deck. So it just wasn't really a super interesting match as it went along. So we're not going to include that one in terms of records in the wins losses. But I did want to show the nut draw. As far as our record, discounting the budget Eldrazi thing that we only showed the one game of, we got in a total of 6 matches, won 5 of them, good for 83 point something %. Game wise, we won 10 out of 14. 71%. So essentially, XXX Stompy absolutely killed it. And more exciting was the fact that while Blood Moon was important in some of our matches, and some of our matches were because of Blood Moon, we definitely won games without Blood Moon being on the battlefield as well, just by the power of our deck. Probably the best example of that was our opponent getting a quick Sigarda and us just going over the top of it with our Apocalypse Hydras, top decking the Bonfire of the Damned to wipe everything away. So the deck was really crazy. Like, I know that the ramp package is good, I know that Blood Moon is good, but our Hydras were surprisingly powerful, especially Apocalypse Hydra. And the reason all of our spells were so powerful was because of Rosheen Meanderer. So embarrassingly, we learned that it is a legend early in our matches. Did not make the legend rule ourselves mistake again. Almost lost a match because of that, but we recovered. We did fine, but the deck was really good. Just ramping into the huge Hydras. The nut draw is really solid. Having Kessig Wolf Run to get through more damage and trample it up was really good. Bonfire the Damned stole us some games. Blood Moon, of course, keeping degenerate decks and counterspell decks under control was important. So all around, I'm just really happy with the deck. I mean, the record was great. It was fun. We did some really crazy, really over-the-top Stompy stuff. So, I don't know. Apparently, the deck is at least somewhat competitive, and Rosheen Meanderer was oddly effective. Being a 4/4 was relevant. We won some games on the Rosheen Meanderer beatdown plan, as weird as that sounds, and being able to play a 12/12 or something on turn 3, thanks to the power of tapping for 4 mana, really makes the deck scary. So all around, as weird as it sounds, XXX Stompy apparently can keep up with a lot of decks in the Modern format. And while we got a little bit lucky, for example, we had our Esper Control opponent ran really poorly and just didn't really cast spells, we also beat Titan Shift. We beat a Collected Company deck that was actually pretty powerful and pretty tier. The only loss we had was against Eggs, and I think that will be a problem. I mean, if there was one matchup that is going to be troubling for this deck, it's going to be fast combo decks. We don't have that much interaction. We get a little bit in the sideboard, but if our opponent could just kill us on turn 3 with spells, we're going to have problems. But if our opponent's playing fairly, playing a little bit slower, playing with creatures, our deck has a lot of power to go over the top of what they're doing, pinging down their stuff, keeping their board under control. Plus, we can always jank out just about anyone with the help of Blood Moon coming down on turn 2. Which just beats some decks all by itself and buys us a ton of time to Hydra and meander our way to victory. So the deck was great. It was a blast. It was great. It was awesome. I loved everything about it. What can I say? Anyway, that's XXX Stompy for Modern, and that's been our Against the Odds deck for this week. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay videos, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.